Stoicism is not just a philosophy, but a powerful tool that helps us control our emotions, thoughts, and actions. It allows us to master our circumstances rather than being controlled by them. By applying Stoic principles, we can overcome difficulties, achieve our goals, and live a better life. Each step on the Stoic path helps us grow, become stronger, and live freer, without being bound by external factors. In this video, we will explore Stoic wisdom and the core principles of Stoicism, as well as how they can help us maintain peace and mental resilience in life. The ancient Stoics always strived to be resilient in the face of things beyond their control and remain steadfast on their path of virtue. They teach us that mental resilience is essential to becoming a good person in the Stoic sense, helping us master desires, choose virtuous activities over vulgarity, and stay grounded in the present moment. 1. The power of freedom within oneself. Seneca and Socrates both passed away under similar circumstances. Both were sentenced to death, and their deaths were carried out through a final act, suicide by poison. However, the most striking aspect of both cases was the calmness they displayed when facing death. To them, death was not something terrifying. It was simply a natural part of the life cycle. Nature is the one who decides the time of life and death for each person, and we cannot resist or change this. The important thing is that we can face death without fear, without seeking to escape, but accepting it as a part of life. This concept extends to the losses we face in life, from losing loved ones to unavoidable pain and the injustices that may occur. In all of these, we must realize that the external world and the factors affecting it are not always within our control. Nature will decide these events, but we can only control ourselves. Once we accept this, we need not feel anxious or powerless, because the key is that we can maintain inner peace even when the world outside is not as we expect. Furthermore, it is in our ability to exercise self-control that we find true strength to overcome all difficulties. This strength is not physical power or worldly influence, but the ability to control our actions and thoughts. This is the foundation of mental resilience, and it can be developed through practice. Our actions, even in the most difficult circumstances, can be controlled with clarity and steadfastness. The pain or insults inflicted by others cannot change our essence, because we still have the power to choose how to respond. And in challenging moments, maintaining calmness is a spiritual victory. The ability to keep our spirits high and our thoughts clear in adversity will help us rise, take control of ourselves, and act responsibly. Epictetus, in his discourses, also emphasizes that there are external factors we cannot control, but more importantly, we can control how we respond to these factors. He once said, "I must die. Must I die in agony too? I must be bound. Must I also groan? I must go into exile. Does anyone prevent me from going with a smile, cheerful and serene? These things are all within my control." He also shared, "You may bind me, but my will, not even Zeus can constrain." This is a deeply profound lesson in mental strength. When faced with situations we cannot change, choosing to respond calmly and controlling our emotions will help us maintain freedom in our souls. This is the ability to take control of our own lives. When confronting life's challenges, it is extremely important to have a clear understanding of what we can and cannot control. We cannot change external events, but we can adjust our perspectives and responses. It is in this freedom of choice that humans find an endless source of strength, independent of circumstances or external influences. Recognizing the difference between factors within our control and those beyond our control helps reduce stress and anxiety while nurturing a strong and self-sufficient spirit ready to face any challenge. 2. Conquering laziness and the spirit of proactivity. We live in an era where comfort has become too easy to access. With modern conveniences, everything seems readily available at our fingertips. However, this ease can lead to stagnation and a lack of motivation. When we become too comfortable, we easily forget that action and contribution are what help our spirit grow and stay healthy. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, pointed out that excessive comfort weakens the mind, a truth that many overlook until it's too late. An overly easy life can cause us to lose the determination and motivation needed to do things that benefit ourselves and society. The Stoics believed that humans should live in harmony with nature and develop their natural qualities. They emphasized limiting our needs to essentials such as sleep, food, and exercise. However, today, many people spend their days lounging, watching TV, or indulging in food, which inadvertently weakens them. This laziness may bring temporary comfort, but in the long run, weakens the mind and body. Maintaining a healthy routine helps keep both body and mind in shape, while also building endurance, allowing us to face life's challenges without becoming weak or passive. Marcus Aurelius advised that humans are not born merely to seek comfort, but to contribute to the functioning of the world. He asked, "Why choose an easy life when nature demands that we act?" He compared nature's creatures, which are always working to sustain life. Therefore, he urged us to recognize and accept our responsibility, rather than seeking temporary satisfaction. We are not born just to exist. We are born to do meaningful work and contribute to the development of society. Living with purpose allows us to find true meaning in life and make a difference in the community. The Stoics also argued that laziness is not a proper way to love oneself. When we do not work or contribute, we harm ourselves. They believe that each person has an inner flame calling them to perform virtuous actions. To overcome laziness, an important virtue to cultivate is courage. Courage includes patience, confidence, and joy in performing useful tasks. These virtues help us overcome challenges, conquer procrastination, and maintain the motivation to keep moving forward. When we nurture courage and perseverance, we can overcome life's difficulties and discover strength from within. These virtues contribute to eudaimonia, a flourishing life in the Stoic sense. Eudaimonia is not short-term satisfaction, but enduring happiness, rooted in living righteously and being of service. When we realize that laziness is unnatural, and that we each have a responsibility to contribute to the world's progress, we find motivation and strength. True flourishing is not just personal success, but also contributing to the community. Helping others also helps us grow and find inner peace. True prosperity comes from living proactively, not letting stagnation take over. A sense of fulfillment in life only comes when we feel we are growing, improving ourselves, and living meaningfully. When we work and contribute, we not only feel happiness, but also live true to our nature. In contrast, laziness only brings a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. Living with a clear purpose, completing tasks both large and small each day, helps us experience fulfillment in life. Self-discipline and proactive action are key to overcoming stagnation and living a full, happy, and meaningful life. 3. Contentment with oneself. It's clear that the human mind can easily become unbalanced when it relies too much on external factors to satisfy desires and avoid unwanted circumstances. This leads to mood instability when things don't go as expected. That's why Stoic philosophers never sought anything from the world except for what they encountered on their path, accepting what fate had granted them. They understood that true happiness does not come from owning or controlling things beyond our reach, but from inner peace and contentment that each individual can cultivate for themselves. In contrast, those lacking understanding often live in a constant state of craving things they don't truly need, unaware of the value of the essentials they already possess. They constantly seek external gratification without realizing that these desires do not lead to true happiness. So what do we truly need to be happy? According to the Stoics, happiness is not about the endless pursuit of material or external things. When our minds are content with ourselves and we understand that chasing things beyond our control is not the source of happiness, we truly find freedom. As Seneca said, "For anything that can be added to is imperfect. Anything that can suffer loss is not lasting. But let the man whose happiness is to be lasting rejoice in what is truly his own." In this state, when we no longer yearn for anything more, we discover immense strength. In today's world, this can be understood as the power of not being bound by societal norms or consumer pressures. True prosperity comes from finding satisfaction in what we already have and living in accordance with our true nature. A healthy detachment from external factors will make us more resilient, especially when facing the fluctuations and ups and downs of life. We will not be strongly affected by changes in circumstances because inner peace is not swayed by the outside world. Things considered unimportant in life, whether they are prioritized by society or not, will not change the contentment of a Stoic. This also demonstrates a different approach to mental resilience that Stoicism teaches, compared to what modern society expects from individuals. In today's world, success is often measured by wealth, fame, or power, but Stoicism points out that true freedom and happiness are found in a very different place. Focusing on our own actions, understanding our true nature, and maintaining healthy detachment from external factors is the key to living a fulfilling life. We cannot control what happens in the external world, but we can control how we respond to those events. When we master ourselves and live in accordance with our true values, life becomes meaningful and complete, regardless of the challenges or changes from the outside. Mental resilience is not an easy feat, but with Stoic wisdom, we can train ourselves to overcome any challenge life throws at us. By applying Stoic principles to our daily lives, you will not only maintain inner peace, but also open the door to becoming a stronger, more self-disciplined version of yourself. When facing difficulties, calmness and determination are the keys to rising above them. Start this journey today and transform your life. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.